Good morning, Leanne. Indeed, the Mpumalanga, the Premier's Youth Development Fund was established in 2021 actually to help the youth businesses in the province and also youth-owned businesses in the province. So far, they have actually helped about 97 youth-owned businesses and also receiving financial support from this Premier's development fund, and also at the tune of 140 million rand. This includes mining, agriculture, hospitality, and health. And a number of these beneficiaries are expected to come here today actually to speak to other beneficiaries to share how they can actually share their ideas and how can they share best practices and how they manage to establish their businesses. And these young people have also helped others to establish businesses also in their communities, but also dealing with their high employment rate. You remember that Mpumalanga is not immune to the high rate of unemployment in the province, and also that's why the Premier started this initiative to actually try and curb this the scourge of unemployment in the country and also in the province. But this morning we speak to Lungile Mkhize. She's from Siabuzwa. She runs a poultry a company, and she's been running this company since 2020. You're one of the beneficiaries, Lungile. Just talk to us about how did you get to start your business, and how did you get to get a funding from the Premier?
Good morning, Tumelo. Good morning to the viewers. I started Lungile Poultry Farm in 2019, just after I graduated from university. I faced quite a lot of challenges because I had a dream of starting a big commercial farm while as a student. So I was advised to start at small capacity. And you know what? It changed my life. I've learned a lot starting at that small capacity. I've had so many challenges that I have overcome. Now, having received the fund from the Premier's Youth Development Fund, we've moved from small to subsistence, and now we're a commercial farm.
And also talk to me, obviously, how much money did you receive, and also moving from that, and what kind of equipment do you have to buy and to ensure that, you've got chickens, you can produce eggs, and what did you need it actually importantly so that you can continue with your business?
So we've received funding of 2.7 million. What we did with it is we built a poultry house that is able to take a capacity of 10,000 chickens. What we've done is that we've put electricity, because before we did not have electricity, and we are in a remote area, of which was very dangerous for us. So that has been the biggest highlight of Lungile Poultry Farm, and that we are able now to serve a bigger market. Being able to have a contract in agriculture says that you are sustainable, other than just going out there and selling your production one by one.
And also just talk to me about the number of people that you have hired, because obviously now your business is bigger and you can also hire young people to come into the business and also help them, feed their families out there, because, Siabuzwa is such a rural area and also not a lot of people there have jobs.
You see, that's the part that excites me. I have employed 8 permanent workers and 10 occasional workers. It excites me to see the young people, the passion that they are getting from being exposed to the farm. Some didn't know that there was such a production. Remember, we are in Dr. J.S. Moroka. It's a rural area. There's not much to know or have seen before in terms of agriculture. So to bring that exposure to young people is amazing. I see the hard work in it. It makes me even more passionate to further increase the business, to make sure that we are sustainable and be able to even employ more people permanently.
Quickly, Lungile, just talk to me about how you're dealing with the environmental impact. We know chicken, they do have waste. How do you deal with that? Just quickly.
Sure, that is a very important thing. The one thing that is a waste in a poultry farm is the chicken carcass and the manure. What we ensure with the chicken carcass is that immediately when we have dead chickens, we cut them quickly and we freeze them. And then we supply it to people that have dogs, even our dogs. You know, we make sure that it does not go to waste. And what we do with the manure is that we make sure that we store it in the right place, that it does not contaminate municipal water supplies, you know. And then we make sure one thing, that we keep to a strict biosecurity in our farm.
Thank you so much, Lungile. That is Lungile Mkhize. She is one of the beneficiaries who has received funding from the Premier's Youth Development Fund to actually fund her business. Leanne?